Hi you guys, so we are at the new house and we are getting ready to paint the cabinets soon. So my son, he took down the upper cabinets with the exception of the smaller ones. And so we are going to get to sanding, and then we are going to fill in any cracks, holes, dents, whatever, scratches. And then we're going to prime it with the white primer. And then y'all, this is the color that I got. This is the sample, and that's the color that goes with it. I think it's a fairly good match, right? Yeah. So this is going to be, I'm usually an all white kitchen girl. Like, let's do the white cabinets, the countertops, let's just do it white. But when I went to Lowe's to look at paint, that's the one that stood out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would look so beautiful with some gold like handles and knobs. So these are the knobs that currently go with the cabinets and drawers. Just to give you a closer look at the color, it has a little bit of a copper tone to it, which is really pretty. And so what I'm going to do, after I get done painting the cabinets and everything, I'm going to put these, maybe not all of them, but some of them back on just to see if I like that better or if I want to go on and spray paint them a gold color. Because my inspirations on Pinterest, they mostly have like gold little knobs or handles for the cabinets, and it looks really good. And so I'm trying to see if that would be better. But yeah, we are going to get started. I think I need to go to the store, probably Walmart, which is about 15 minutes away. Y'all, we are in the country, like for real. Like I haven't lived in the country in a while. So I'm gonna have to get used to having to drive 15 minutes away to get stuff. So I need to make sure I have everything on my list. But anyway, I think I'm gonna have to go purchase some like plastic coverings for the floor. So I'm gonna have to do something to cover the floors. And then at some point, I'm gonna have to cover the countertops. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go purchase some drop cloths. We are going to get started, but I'm gonna record the whole process as much as I can, because sometimes when you're in the middle of doing something, you're just like, I'm not even thinking about recording, I'm just trying to get it done. But I'm gonna try to record as much as I possibly can so that you guys can see the process of doing this. I'm excited. So I was doing my best to get the tape as close to the edge of the underside of the cabinet, just so that I wouldn't get paint on the backsplash. And here I'm just removing some nails off of this border so that I can remove this light as well as paint those borders. I'm also removing any hardware that was up there holding the light switch up. And right here, I had to pry the cabinet up a little bit so that I can remove the cord that was attached to this light. Now we were using this goof off to remove the contact paper that was inside of the cabinet. So my son started on this, but one thing that we found was that the scent was so strong and chemically we couldn't bear it. And also it wasn't working as well as we thought it should to remove the contact paper. Okay, you guys, I just finished prepping. It took me 2 hours. Oh, 2.5 hours to prep. Oh my gosh. So I just have plastic and painter's tape around everything, even on the sides over here. And so now we need to degrease everything. And I'm actually gonna get the rest of these cabinets down here off. And we're gonna degrease everything and we're gonna fill in holes. So I can definitely say this is going to be a multiple day project, in which I'm okay with, but I'm tired. We haven't even painted. It is 12:56 and we have to leave here probably around 5 o'clock. So yeah, maybe we'll be able to degrease, fill in, sand, clean off, prime. Maybe I'll get to do at least one cabinet blue. I just want to see how it looks. All right, we'll be back, y'all. Grace is getting some of the contact paper that was stuck on the shelves. So basically she's just using water and soaking it. We had that, what was the name of that stuff, Elijah?
Goof off.
Goof off? Goof off. And that wasn't working, but just saturating it with water, it actually helped to get it up better. So I'm about to start degreasing. This is the degreaser that I purchased, Mean Green. I used this before in my last home when I painted over my cabinets. They were already white and I just painted them white again. So I didn't even have to do all this stuff. I probably should have, but anyway. But yeah, it gets the grease up pretty well. You know, I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if just regular dish soap would do the trick too. I do, because if it cuts grease from like pots and pans, maybe you don't even have to purchase that. I thought. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. After I got done degreasing the cabinets, I went in with this sandpaper. And honestly, you guys, I just used what I had. This is what my husband had, and it felt right. And so I don't know the grit size or what have you, but do what you can do. There's my Gracie. And now I'm going in with this wood feel, and I'm just going to fill in all of the holes and scratches, whatever needs to be filled in. And then we will sand it. So my children have been helping me throughout this whole process, y'all. I don't want them to go without being or showing some kind of gratitude for what they're doing. I just filled in all of the places that he's sanding, but I just filled in all of the places. You can still kind of see a little bit right there with some of that wood filler. Let me go over here. You can kind of see up there.
Do I sand that? Or?
Yeah, sand all of that smooth. And oh, even sand these parts, because that needs to be smooth too, as best as you can. But yeah, as you can see, some places had a lot. And the holes really weren't that bad, to be honest with you. It was more so like scratches. But I will say, this right here, I don't know what they did. But it was from here all the way under here, y'all see. So those were big holes. I'm sure I wasn't supposed to do that, but I didn't know what else to do, so here we are. But anyway, I think after we do this, my daughter is going to wipe off the sand from him sanding, and then I might go through it one more time after her and wipe it, just to make sure there's no extra sand, dust, whatever. And then we'll hopefully be able to do some painting. I have to leave here at 5 o'clock and it's already 3:15. So what I can say so far is that it is a lot of work. I think the prep has been the biggest thing. I can see how the prep is the most important, because if you don't have this prep right, the paint is going to, it might look nice, but you'll see all of the scratches, all of the dings, you know, you'll have drippage and all of those things. So I think it is definitely worth it, you guys. I know it's time consuming. I'm imagining that this is going to be, so this is day 1 of us doing this. Well, kind of day 1.5, because my son took off half of the cabinets. We still have some to do down here. And then I'm gonna prime. I'll just do 1 coat of prime. And then I'll probably do 2 to 3 coats of the regular paint. So the primer, after I prime it, I have to wait 4 hours before I actually paint it. So I'm sure I'll need to wait 4 hours between each coat when I actually put my paint. So yeah, we'll see. All right, you guys are gonna see the final result. I'm gonna give you like all of the updates throughout the process, and I'm sure we'll be doing more things as we move in. My daughter has plans for her room, and I'm so excited about it. My son, we're still working on that. I'm wanting him to do something pretty cool. He really likes playing video games, so maybe like a gamer style room. I don't know.
Got a big controller on the wall or something.
And as far as me and my husband's room, I have no clue. I just want to be able to sleep at this point, but I'm sure we're gonna make it beautiful. But all right, y'all, that is it for now, and maybe you'll see more, or maybe this is the end of this video. We'll see. Okay, you guys, it is 4:30. I am one of those people that is like, I need to just see. So we have finally finished prepping everything. We taped it up, we sanded it, we cleaned it, we did the wood filler, we cleaned it again. Hi, my son is back there. We did all of that, and I was just like, I know I have 30 minutes before I have to leave, but let me at least do 1. Let me just do 1 and see how that looks. So y'all are about to see that. Okay, y'all, I have to apologize for this clip because I was completely in y'all's way. You could not see what I was doing, but nonetheless, I did further research and learned that it is best to paint the inside of your cabinets. I was deciding on whether or not I was going to do it. You don't have to, but it does make it look more cohesive and professional. So what I did was paint the back of the cabinets, the top part, the corners, the side, the bottom, and then the outside. This was the recommendation to make it a little bit easier for you to paint it and not get paint on yourself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to come back next week. I'm going to show you more updates of the cabinets. If you have any comments, any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.